We all love a good scoreboard, right? It's that thrilling moment when you glance up and see the numbers that tell the whole story. It tells you who's winning, who's losing, and by how much. It's a quick snapshot of the game's progress. In the world of manufacturing, your KPIs are that scoreboard. They are the metrics that keep you informed about your business's performance. KPI stands for Key Performance Indicator. These are the critical metrics that gauge the efficiency and effectiveness of your operations. Basically, it's a fancy way of saying the numbers that really matter. These figures are essential for understanding your business's health. These aren't just any numbers, though. They are the ones that can make or break your success. We're talking about the figures that show you how healthy your business is, where you're excelling, and where you might need to tighten some bolts. They highlight areas of strength and pinpoint weaknesses. Think of them as your vital signs. Just like a doctor checks your vitals to assess your health, KPIs do the same for your business. Without KPIs, you're flying blind. You wouldn't fly a plane without instruments, so why run a business without KPIs? You might think you're doing great, but the numbers could tell a different story. They provide an objective reality check, or you might be freaking out over a minor dip when everything else is on the up and up. KPIs help you see the bigger picture. KPIs give you that clear, objective view you need to make smart decisions. They are your guide to navigating the complexities of manufacturing. So, what are these magical KPIs we're talking about? What are the key metrics that you should be focusing on? Let's dive into 5 of the big ones in the manufacturing world. These are the KPIs that can drive your business forward and ensure you stay on the path to success. First up, we got revenue. This one's pretty straightforward. It's the money coming in from your sales. You make something, someone buys it, boom, revenue. Simple, right? But hold your horses. Revenue isn't just about how much you're making overall. It's about digging deeper. Are you selling more of one product than another? Is there a particular season when sales skyrocket? Knowing these details can help you plan your production, manage your inventory, and even develop new products that your customers are craving. Remember, revenue is the lifeblood of any business. Keep it flowing. Now, let's talk about the flip side, expenses. These are the costs of doing business. Think raw materials, labor, rent, electricity, you name it. Every business has them, but the key is keeping them under control. Think of your business like a ship. A few small leaks might not seem like a big deal at first, but over time they can sink the whole operation. That's why tracking your expenses is crucial. By keeping a close eye on where your money is going, you can identify areas where you're overspending and start plugging those leaks. Maybe you can negotiate better rates with suppliers, find more energy-efficient equipment, or streamline your production process. Every penny saved goes straight to your bottom line. Here's a simple truth. Happy customers come back for more. Unhappy customers, well, they tell their friends, write nasty reviews, and take their business elsewhere. That's why customer satisfaction is a KPI you can't afford to ignore. How do you measure something as fuzzy as satisfaction? There are a few ways. You can send out surveys, track customer reviews online, or even just pick up the phone and have a chat with your clients. The key is to listen to what your customers are saying, both good and bad. What do they love about your products? What drives them nuts? Use their feedback to improve your offerings, your service, and your overall customer experience. Remember, a happy customer is an investment in your future success. Section 5. Employee retention. Hold your horses and your workers. Let's be real, finding and training new employees is a pain in the neck. It's not just about filling a position, it's about finding the right fit for your team and ensuring they have the skills to succeed. It's time-consuming, it's expensive, and it disrupts the flow of your operations. Every time an employee leaves, it creates a gap that needs to be filled, often leading to decreased productivity and increased stress for the remaining team members. That's why employee retention is a KPI that deserves your attention. Keeping your employees happy and engaged can significantly impact your bottom line. A high employee turnover rate is a sign that something's not right. It could indicate deeper issues within your organization that need to be addressed. Maybe your wages are too low, making it hard for employees to make ends meet. Your work environment is toxic, causing unnecessary stress and dissatisfaction, or your employees feel undervalued, leading to a lack of motivation and commitment. Whatever the reason, it's costing you money and hurting your business. High turnover rates can lead to increased recruitment costs, lost productivity, and a negative impact on team morale. So how do you keep your employees happy and engaged? The answer lies in creating a supportive and inclusive work environment. Start by creating a positive and respectful workplace where people feel valued and appreciated. Recognition and appreciation go a long way in boosting employee morale. Offer competitive wages and benefits, ensuring that your employees feel financially secure and valued for their contributions. Provide opportunities for growth and development, allowing employees to advance their careers and acquire new skills. And most importantly, listen to your employees' concerns. Open communication channels can help identify and resolve issues before they escalate. Remember, your employees are your most valuable asset. Treat them that way, and you'll not only retain your workforce, but also create a thriving and productive work environment. Section 6, Market Share. Are you a big fish? Last but not least, we have market share. This KPI tells you what percentage of the total market for your product or service you control. Are you the big fish in a small pond, or are you swimming with sharks? Knowing your market share helps you understand your position in the industry. Are you a leader, a follower, or somewhere in between? This information can guide your business strategy, your marketing efforts, and your overall growth plans. If your market share is small, you might focus on niche markets or innovative products to carve out your own space. If you're a market leader, you need to defend your territory from competitors and keep innovating to stay ahead of the pack. Section 7, Getting everyone on board. KPIs for the team. KPIs aren't just for the bigwigs in the corner office, they're for everyone in the company. When everyone understands the goals and how their work contributes to the bigger picture, it's amazing what can happen. Think about it like this. If you're playing a game, you need to know the rules and how to keep score, right? Same goes for running a business. Make sure everyone on your team understands the KPIs, why they matter, and how their work contributes to the overall success. Have regular meetings to discuss progress, celebrate wins, and identify areas for improvement. When everyone's on the same page and working towards the same goals, that's when the magic happens. Section 8, Garbage in, garbage out, the need for good data. Now here's the thing about KPIs, they're only as good as the data you feed them. If you're working with inaccurate or incomplete information, your KPIs will be about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. Think about it like baking a cake. If you use rotten eggs and expired flour, your cake is going to be a disaster, no matter how carefully you follow the recipe. The same goes for your KPIs. If your data is bad, your insights will be worthless. That's why it's crucial to ensure the accuracy and reliability of your data. This means having robust data collection processes, training your employees on proper data entry procedures, and regularly auditing your data for errors and inconsistencies. Section 9, keeping your data clean, tips and tricks. So how do you keep your data squeaky clean? It's a crucial question in today's data-driven world. Here are a few tips. Standardize everything. This means creating uniform procedures and templates. Make sure everyone is on the same page when it comes to collecting and entering data. Consistency is key. Use consistent formats, definitions, and units of measurement. Automate where you can. Automation reduces the chances of human error. Human error is a major source of data inaccuracies. Even a small mistake can lead to significant issues down the line. Automate data collection and entry whenever possible to minimize the risk of mistakes. Validate, validate, validate. This cannot be stressed enough. Regularly check your data for errors, inconsistencies, and outliers. This helps in maintaining the integrity of your data. Implement data validation rules in your systems to catch problems before they become big headaches. These rules act as a safety net. Keep it organized. A well-organized data system is a thing of beauty. It makes data retrieval and analysis much easier. Use clear naming conventions, create a data dictionary, and document your data processes so everyone knows what's going on. This ensures transparency and ease of use. Remember, clean data is the foundation of effective KPIs. Without clean data, your KPIs will be unreliable. Invest the time and resources to get it right, and you'll reap the rewards for years to come. Clean data leads to better decision-making and improved outcomes. Section 10, KPIs, the long game. Look, improving your manufacturing business isn't about overnight miracles, it's about making small, consistent improvements over time. It's about identifying your weaknesses, capitalizing on your strengths, and always striving to be better than you were yesterday. And that's where KPIs come in. They're not just about measuring your current performance, they're about setting goals, tracking progress, and making adjustments along the way. They're about creating a culture of continuous improvement where everyone is committed to excellence. So embrace the power of KPIs. Use them to understand your business, to make informed decisions, and to drive your manufacturing operation to new heights of success. Remember, the scoreboard doesn't lie. It's up to you to make the winning plays.